How strong is Momoshiki? Powers and abilities explained. When Momoshiki Ōtsutsuki appeared in Boruto, fans had a strong déjà vu, remembering how his relative Kaguya caused a lot of trouble in the Naruto manga. Now, while Momoshiki certainly is a powerful character, which cannot be denied, he is also a very big enigma, as we still don't know a lot about him, especially considering the fact that he manifests through Boruto Uzumaki at this moment. In this article, we are going to explain the powers and abilities of Momoshiki Ōtsutsuki. Momoshiki Ōtsutsuki is one of the strongest members of his clan, at least among the ones that have been introduced thus far. The Ōtsutsuki is known for its very strong members, and Momoshiki is no exception. His powers are somewhere near those that Kaguya possesses, which speaks enough for itself. The rest of this article is going to focus on Momoshiki Ōtsutsuki, but not on all of the aspects related to his character, but rather just his powers and abilities. Momoshiki Ōtsutsuki has a lot to offer in terms of powers and abilities, which is why we reckon that he deserved a proper treatment in a standalone article. Momoshiki's powers. Momoshiki was an extraordinarily powerful being. Along with Kinshiki and Urashiki in the anime, and based on the preparations Kaguya made in preparation for their arrival, Sasuke speculated that they were a greater threat than her. In the anime, Momoshiki stated that he could have single-handedly defeated Kaguya. He demonstrated enough power to effortlessly destroy an unknown world and its entire population, even though he stated that they were a low-level civilization. He was capable of holding his own against multiple Kaguya-level opponents simultaneously, as well as defeating a perfect Jinchuriki. After absorbing Kinshiki, he created a powerful and massive gust of wind that cut the god tree from the world from him, in addition to which he was able to defeat 4 Kage at the same time with extreme ease, being able to fight even against Naruto and Sasuke. Chakra and physical abilities. As an Ōtsutsuki, Momoshiki was gifted with vast amounts of very powerful chakra and displayed the ability to fly. Thanks to his chakra, he could fight Kage-level opponents at the same time for a long time. The mere power and pressure of his chakra after absorbing Kinshiki allowed him to create shock waves capable of splitting his planet's god tree in two, as well as deflecting barrages of Sasuke's lightning-charged shuriken. In his normal form, Momoshiki is shown to be quite proficient in taijutsu. He possessed exceptional physical strength, effortlessly causing Naruto to break through the wall of the Chunin exam stadium with a single kick of his foot and fly a considerable distance. Also, Momoshiki was skilled enough with his black receivers as weapons to fend off Sasuke and Darui's attacks, though he was still at a disadvantage. However, after absorbing Kinshiki, Momoshiki's physical strength reached incredible heights. His physical strength proved to be enough to defeat Darui, Gaara, Chojuro, and Kuratsuchi with a few blows before the god tree could even fall, as well as to defeat Naruto in his normal state in hand-to-hand combat. Momoshiki demonstrated a taijutsu similar to the Gentle Fist, but much more brutal, with which he hit Naruto's tenketsu and his internal organs. In addition, his weapon skills have improved. Due to both his physical attributes and weapons, Momoshiki was able to evenly withstand Naruto in 6-path Sage Mode and Sasuke using the full power of his Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan and Rinnegan. Even while inside the Chibaku Tensei, Momoshiki didn't take much damage and was able to fight his way out. Like other Ōtsutsuki, Momoshiki can fly and his chakra is extremely powerful. Its numbers are so great that he could fight for a considerable amount of time against numerous Kage-level opponents. After absorbing Kinshiki, Momoshiki's chakra became so strong that it could create shock waves that could cut the god tree in half. Momoshiki's spirit is amazingly strong, as he was able to interact with the living world for some time after his death, giving him the ability to make Boruto his vessel. Momoshiki's abilities. Dojutsu. Momoshiki possessed the Byakugan, which gave him a nearly 360 degrees field of vision, with the supposed exception of a small blind spot in the upper thoracic vertebrae, and the ability to see the chakra channel system. Using it, he could see Kurama's chakra that was sealed within Naruto. Momoshiki, with the help of the Byakugan, could see into the future of other people, although he could not foresee his own fate. Momoshiki also possessed the Rinnegan, which uniquely resided on both palms of his hands and was originally dyed red instead of light purple. He could absorb ninjutsu with his right eye and then use his left eye to release these techniques with increased power, stating that he could create them endlessly. Using the Rinnegan, he was able to turn any target into a chakra fruit, allowing him to maintain his youth as well as all of her chakra and abilities after consumption. In Kenshiki's case, it also increased his muscle tissue and caused a transformation in his entire body. Upon absorbing Kenshiki and then transforming, the Rinnegan in Momoshiki's palms also turned purple, yellow in the manga and anime adaptations, and a third Rinnegan of the same color appeared in his forehead. In addition, he could create black receivers, which he used either for melee combat or to shoot them at the enemy and thus immobilize him. Ninjutsu. At the cost of the large amount of chakra gained from eating the pills, Momoshiki was able to use space-time ninjutsu, which allowed him and Kenshiki to travel between dimensions. He gained access to Kenshiki's ability to form red glowing weapons after absorbing it. He also had some knowledge of Fuinjutsu, as seen during his attempts to extract Kurama from Naruto. Momoshiki could control his hair, using it to bind and strangle his opponent, and their speed was enough to bypass Gaara's sand shield defenses. With his Rinnegan, Momoshiki could easily use all 5 nature transformations by absorbing the elemental chakra from his enemy's techniques. He was able to create huge elemental monsters such as a demonic fire pheasant, dogs, and a golem that was able to fight Kurama while wearing the Susanoo armor. Momoshiki's fire release was strong enough to overcome Sasuke's Susanoo and severely burn him. Momoshiki was also able to use elemental techniques such as Absolute Zero Blizzard and Meteorite Rain. After being killed by Boruto, Momoshiki made the decision to make the boy a vessel for his chakra, leaving Kama on him. This gave Boruto access to mysterious powers and, as the seal evolved, allows Momoshiki to take complete control of his body for short periods of time during which he is free to act. It is possible that over time, Kama will continue to progress and eventually turn Boruto into a complete vessel, causing him to awaken as the ultimate Ōtsutsuki. Eventually, Momoshiki's genetic data would completely overwrite Boruto's, after which Kama would disappear and Momoshiki would resurrect, taking over Boruto's body and erasing his personality. As the capture process was sped up due to Boruto's contact with Kawaki, who was the carrier of Ishiki's Kama, Momoshiki is able to manifest himself when Boruto is weakened enough. It is also revealed that he retains access to Boruto's knowledge and skills. How strong is Momoshiki? Well, from what we have been able to deduce, Momoshiki is a truly formidable character and one of the strongest characters in the whole franchise. Not only is he a great fighter, he has enormous chakra reserves and special techniques that make him a tough opponent. His level of power is somewhere near the level of Kaguya, another member of his clan, so we can deduce that he is quite strong and one of the more powerful characters in the series.